On the Hoorangi Road, hill country of Hawke's Bay, local lads spilled a ledger, a home brew to save the day. Near the brew tub in the bathroom, empty bottles in the lounge, kitchens covered in crown tops my bare feet this morning found. But the head still seems to function. There's a coffee in my cup and a plate of steaming porridge helps the morning waking up. Now I've got 500 lambs to dag and dredge and a fence to put to rights. The water's off in the back paddock, flaming dog barks all night. And the stock agent wants a dozen steers for the Monday morning sale. Tax inspectors asking questions and where the hell's the bloody rain? You find a Hoorangi home brew nestled deep within the fridge, guaranteed to save your soul when you push towards the edge. Hoorangi home brew's the drop that I recall, a real beer for real men when your back's against the wall. Now summer's always hard to gauge, we all enjoy the sun. Landscape needs a little rain like the blowfly needs a bum. So when your pastures turn from green to brown and the creeks all lose their flow, the water pump just packed the sand and the flaming tractor won't go. You'll find a Hoorangi home brew nestled deep within the fridge, guaranteed to save your soul when you push towards the edge. Hoorangi home brew, it's a drop that I recall, a real beer for real men when your back's against the wall. Now Hoorangi home brew's about the only remedy I know. Put to rights all the strife that don't give you a fair go. We've been making beer for 20 years with our head as pure as snow. My old mum, 40 years before that, if the truth were to be told. Now there's a Kenya Pale Ale from the expat on the station across the road. A Scottish Real Ale from the neighbour who crossed the world to brew his own. There's a downdraft dark, that's my creation, that keeps the vital organs on the go. And there's a brew they make down the Henley Road, but that's a secret I don't think you should know. But there's a Hoorangi home brew nestled deep within the fridge, guaranteed to save your soul when you push towards the edge. Hoorangi home brew, it's a drop that I recall, real beer for real men when your back's against the wall. We got all that fresh air and sunshine, all that nature lying around. Not a blind soul to share it with, but your good old faithful hound. So when you stagger in at sunset in your sweat-stained dusty shirt, glistening glass of rural class will clear your throat of all that dirt. There's a Hoorangi home brew nestled deep within the fridge, guaranteed to save your soul when you push towards the edge. Hoorangi home brew, it's a drop that I recall, a real beer for real men. Blow the tui off your wall. Yesterday's cars that we drove, rattling round that country road, the freedom those old cars did provide, those cast-off wrecks we country kids acquired just to get on by, kept them going with bits of wire, rusty motors on ball and tires, freewheeling down the long, steep incline, just to make the gas go a few more miles. That's what we'd say. We learned to weld on those rusty heaps, spray paint and panel beat. Those old cars were built just like a tank. Well, we knocked out the dents and made them look real flash. That's what we'd say. Those cars of yesterday. Shingle roads, no problem for the mailman's Chevrolet. And the guy next door always swore by his Model A. But I learned to drive at my daddy's side in a big old Humber Super Snipe. Guess you could say I learned the country way. And when I ride, if I drive the country roads of the countryside, I remember the old man showing me the way. And I wonder if the country kids today ever get to ride those cars of yesterday. Last again in the pub car park, my glammed-up beauty of the past. Well, she's a willing starter for a country ride. Yeah, the old girl never did have too much pride, whatever that implied. She fired up with the least caress, ignition off upon the dash. You doubled the clutch, she had no synchro mesh. Getting her out of gear always took some finesse. You just take your time. That was the class of yesteryear. No need for extra bolt-on gear. Came with all the curves and the shiny chrome. Well, she's just a little bit loose nowadays, down below. The suspension's gone. And a big back seat made her complete. Plenty of room to put your feet. And a travel rock pup keeping out the draft. Well, you never know how long a country ride will last when your luck comes in. Those cars of yesterday. Shingle roads, no problem for the mailman's yesterday. Chevrolet, he knew that. And the guy next door, he always swore by his Model A. But I learned to drive at my daddy's side in a big old Humber Super Snipe. Guess you could say I learned the country way. And when I ride, if I drive the shingle roads of the countryside, I remember the old man showing me the way. And I wonder if those country kids today ever get a ride in those cars of yesterday. Yesterday's cars. Thank you very much.